In earlier times, an elderly lady resided on a modest ranch in California. She had labored her entire existence alongside her spouse. They previously possessed extensive property, maize fields, and numerous livestock. Following her husband's demise, existence grew difficult. Her joints ached, and she ambled gradually. Her daughter and son-in-law dwelled with her. The daughter had transformed. She was irritable and frequently furious. The son-in-law was indolent and slumbered through most of the daylight hours. The aged woman still attempted to assist, but she was fatigued. One evening, the youthful pair murmured in the darkness, "If we persist like this, we will perish from hunger." The husband stated. The daughter responded, "Mother must depart. We require this dwelling for ourselves." The following dawn, the elderly woman heard clamorous sounds. She ventured outdoors and observed her garments, coverings, and footwear tossed onto the earth. Her daughter stood there, frigid and mute. "Mother, you must go," she declared, without gazing at her. The old woman's hands trembled. "This is my own home," she murmured, but the entrance shut in her face. She perched on the stair and wept until dusk. What the pair did not realize was that she and her deceased spouse had accumulated funds for years. She had concealed it in a rock container adjacent to the ancient pen. That night, she proceeded there, displaced the rocks, and discovered her reserves. With this currency, she could commence anew. She trekked to the neighboring hamlet. A benevolent agricultural family recognized her and provided her sustenance, tea, and a tiny chamber for the night. The subsequent morning, she inquired if there was terrain available for purchase. "Affirmative." "There is," they uttered. She acquired a favorable parcel of property. With assistance from adjoining residents, she constructed a sturdy timber residence. She cultivated maize, raised poultry, and resided a serene existence. A juvenile neighboring lad frequently aided her with tasks. He was courteous and benevolent. Meanwhile, her daughter and son-in-law became more impoverished. They did not labor, and their dwelling gradually deteriorated. Their enclosure became overrun with unwanted plants. They disputed frequently. They still presumed the elderly woman possessed nothing. One day, the son-in-law traversed a great distance to seek employment. He arrived at a gorgeous fresh ranch and rapped on the door. The old woman unlatched it. "You," he expressed, astonished. "Indeed," she responded tranquilly. He requested labor, stating he had no currency and no nourishment. She consented to employ him. "But with one stipulation, you must not inform my daughter that this ranch is mine." He nodded promptly. "I pledge." He toiled diligently each day. The elderly woman never mistreated him. She solely inquired, "How's my daughter?" He invariably replied, "She is well, even though she was not." One morning, the daughter trailed him. She was amazed to observe such an extensive ranch. She entered the courtyard and glimpsed her mother. "You possess all this while I endure," she yelled. "When you conclude yelling, converse with me," the old woman stated softly. The daughter insisted on funds, the residence, anything she could obtain. The elderly woman bestowed her merely a few monetary pieces and shut the door. The pair squandered the currency rapidly. They promptly sold their former home and property. They trusted they would inherit the new ranch after the elderly woman died, but the aged woman had already reached her verdict. She composed a testament. "My ranch will bequeath to the youthful boy who assisted me when I had nobody. My daughter shall obtain nothing." When she perished, the community interred her with honor. The daughter and her spouse arrived to assert the ranch, but the neighbors disclosed to them the reality. Everything now pertained to the lad. Astonished and humiliated, the pair departed the hamlet. Nobody witnessed them again. Thus, companions, recall this. Even when individuals press you downward, you can ascend again. Your worth is not determined by those who abuse you. With bravery and self-esteem, you can reconstruct your existence. Benevolence, avarice, demolisses. Select fortitude. Select honor. Select your own route ahead. In this compelling American story of resilience and redemption, we witness how kindness and courage triumph over greed and betrayal. Set in the heart of California, this narrative underscores that self-worth is never defined by those who mistreat us, but by our ability to rise anew with dignity. The old woman's journey from abandonment to prosperity serves as a powerful reminder that integrity and hard work pave the way for a fulfilling life, while selfishness leads to ruin. Let this tale inspire you to choose strength, embrace kindness, and forge your own path forward. If you found this story uplifting, please like, share, and subscribe for more motivational content. Your engagement helps us spread timeless lessons of hope and perseverance across the USA and beyond.